Hello everyone and welcome to another beer review. Thank you very much for joining and for watching. Today it's been a very strange day here in the northwest of the Czech Republic. It's been sunny in the morning and really hot and humid. And then, as the afternoon kind of started, it got really dark. And because of the humidity earlier, I thought it's going to be thundering, it's going to be raining a lot. And then we had about 2 or 3 raindrops falling down on us, and that was pretty much it. So a very, very strange feeling today, and now it's getting a little bit brighter again. So I don't know what's going on. I was hoping for a little bit of rain today just to cool us down a little bit, and also get some rain for the grass and for the plants, but didn't happen. So I don't know. Very, very strange day. But anyway, today I'm going to have a beer from a brewery that I have never had before. It's a brewery from the very south of the Czech Republic, from Moravia, and it's the brewery or Pivovar Mazák. They are from Dolní Bojanovice, which is situated, very close to the Slovakian border, to the Czech-Slovakian border. When you take, if you're coming from Brno and you go further south from Brno, on the D2, I think, motorway it is, towards Bratislava, at some point you would see the exit Hodonín, and you would, I guess that's the exit you would take. I looked at the map earlier where the brewery is, but I would assume you take the exit Hodonín, and Dolní Bojanovice would be there around that area. So from the very, very south, very, very close to the border of Slovakia. So it's one of the breweries that again is not really available to me here up in the northwest of the Czech Republic, and we don't get to buy beers from them in this part of the country, unfortunately. But I'm very happy that I am able to taste one of their beers today, and share that moment and my opinion and my view on the beer with you as well. It's their 11 degrees Svetly Ležák that I will have today. It's called extra hořká, which means extra bitter. It comes with 4.4% alcohol content and 44 IBUs. So the name says it all: extra hořká, extra bitter. So I'm really looking forward to to a nice, refreshing hop bitterness. And that's it. I'm not sure what else to expect, because I haven't had a beer from their range of beers before. It is a small microbrewery or mini brewery. They started off in 2011. And they do have a different kind of range of beers. They have their permanent beers, like this one, for example. But then there also are some IPAs, some New England IPAs as well, from what I could see from their current beer list. So different beers, next to their permanent offer, which is always interesting to see breweries, kind of being creative and playing around a little bit, while of course, and I mentioned this yesterday, still maintaining the quality of their permanent offer as well. So I think that's really interesting, and it's good to see so many breweries kind of trying around, instead of just having kind of 1 or 2 beer styles. So very good. Let's not talk too much. It's been a hot day. I'm really, really curious about this beer, and I'm also quite thirsty. It comes in a handy, again, 1 liter PET bottle. So, again, today I'm probably not going to have, too much beer, because first of all, it's Sunday evening. And, again, on days like this, I can feel the beer, having an impact on me. When it's really hot and humid and it's just really heavy. So I probably will stick with just this. If it would be a 1.5 liter bottle, I'll probably finish it as well. I mean, yes, but for some people it may just be too much on a Sunday afternoon. So I think, the 1 liter bottles are really, really handy. Particularly when it comes to to these fresh beers, because you don't have to drink everything in order to still get the freshness. Because a 1.5 liter bottle, if you don't drink it, you put it back into the fridge, it will kind of lose the edge a little bit, even if you have it on the next day. So I really like the 1.5 liter bottles. It's unfiltered and unpasteurized, again, just like most of the mini breweries in the Czech Republic. So I'm really looking forward to a really fresh and crispy beer. Okay, let's give this a go. Oh, I can already smell the hop aroma. Oh no, I'm not sure what I'm getting. It's I feel like I'm getting a bit more a stronger maltier aroma than actually a hop aroma, but I don't know. Let's see. Maybe it could just be my nose being weird today and playing tricks on me. What I really like is, again, the look and feel. Now, I didn't pour everything, I'm sorry. So the foamy head is, it's not there. I'm sorry about that. It's not going to ruin the experience for me. But what I really like is the haziness, again. Very, very nice. Um, you know, the unfiltered beers. I mean, it's just beautiful. Um, yeah, I'm not sure about the aroma. It's almost like a citrus aroma. Let's see. Interesting. Nastavi. I'm not sure how to place this. I have to be honest. I'm really not sure how to place this. I will take another sip. This is going to be difficult to explain. So I've had this before. It was also a beer from Moravia. And I'm not sure if it is because I've never experienced this with a beer from the Bohemian part of the country. Um, but I've had a beer from the Pivovar about a year ago. It was their Svetli Ležák, their pale lager, 12 degrees pale lager. And it also had a citrusy aroma to it. And when I drank it, it gave me a little bit of a fruity aroma. Something that I couldn't really place. But as I was drinking it, I actually felt as if I was drinking a weak APA, which was really, really strange. I'm not getting the exact same thing here. What I'm getting is a bitterness that comes through at the end, but I'm not entirely sure how to place the beginning of the beer. So when I start drinking it, I am kind of getting almost a little bit of a fruity touch to it, which then, there is a bit of maltiness, maybe. I'm not sure if that's what I'm getting, but there seems to be a rather kind of fruity aroma that I get first. And it then turns into a discreet bitterness. Um, It's not a strong bitterness. It lasts, but it's a discreet one. I will take one more. Yeah, I think there's a maltiness. I mean, I think the maltiness is dominant in a way. Like from a, if I compare, or if I want to get the element, or describe, well, not even describe, if I am looking for either hop aroma or maltiness, I'm really getting the maltiness a little bit stronger. I think that's more dominant. But I'm still a little bit confused about these citrusy notes that I'm getting. Because it is a sweaty leisure, it is a pale lager, and I'm still getting a little bit of fruitiness, citrusiness that I would expect to get more from different beer styles than getting it from a sweaty leisure. And then the hop bitterness kicks in, but it's discreet, but it's still it does last. Now, having said that, I really like bitter beers. Not to the part where I like to be slapped in the face with just a high amount of IBUs and just get that bitterness. I mean, that doesn't do it for me. But I like it when the bitterness then kicks in, but in a kind of soft way, and then gets stronger, and it lasts. And sometimes I do like it when there is a higher amount of IBUs and that bitterness is stronger. For as long as it's kind of balanced into the beer and then just slowly comes through. So maybe for that reason I'm not necessarily getting the 44 IBUs here. I'm not getting a strong bitterness from it, because when it said or it does say extra hořká, I would have expected a little bit more in terms of the hop bitterness, something that I really recognize as a strong hop bitterness, given that this is called extra bitter. But again, I might just be used to beers that are slightly more bitter than this one is, and therefore I don't really recognize the bitterness per se. It could just be it. But overall, I think my feedback is that I really like this beer. I think it's a really nice, easy, drinkable beer. I am a little bit confused about the tones and the aromas that I'm getting from it, given that this is a sweaty leisure. But it might just be my confusion. Overall, I think this is a really good beer. It's very drinkable. It's got a low alcohol content still, 4.4% alcohol. It's great on a hot day like this. It's very refreshing, and again, because it is unfiltered, unpasteurized, you really get that fresh beer taste from it. You really get that fresh beer sensation. So, from that aspect, it's a really, really good beer. It has left me a little bit confused though over what I'm getting from it versus what I would have expected to get from it. But it doesn't mean that it is a bad beer, or that I couldn't recommend it. I can recommend it definitely, and I really would recommend that if you have a chance to give it a go. It's just I'm a little bit confused over how it turned out at the end. But overall, I'm still quite happy that I've tried, and I really think it is actually a really good beer. It just has me a little bit confused, and that's all. So if you ever have the chance to get your hands on this, give them a go, or any other beers from their brewery. And if you do, please let me know in the comments what your thoughts were, and if you got a similar kind of feeling that that maybe you would have expected something different or slightly more different, or it really met your what you expected it to be, and it really met that expectation. let me know in the comments. I hope you really liked it. Well, I really hope you liked this video. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more beer reviews from the Czech Republic, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.